So, tied at 32, he made calls a timeout. Seemed pretty upset. What was the message there in the huddle?
We got to stay focused. Basically, so many words. Stop dicking around. We let a good team come back and gave them hope. And we got lucky. They missed a lot of shots, and those shooters got going. So it was really just stay focused, continue to do the things that got us the lead, and remember what got us there.
You think the lapses? I mean, the lapses are still happening because that's what we're talking about here. But do you think those have shortened, maybe?
Yeah, they're minimized. Obviously, we would like to have less than what we still have, but it's a game of basketball. You're gonna make mistakes. Things are gonna happen. You just got to figure out a way to try to fix it, get it done, and not to get beat continuously with the same thing, and learn from your mistakes. So obviously, we have some work that we need to continue to work on, but we're heading in the right direction.
We talk about the pace you guys are playing with. Seems like obviously your focus is whenever you get the ball, just keep pushing it up there. How do you feel like everyone has done keeping up with increasing the pace? Have you seen that start to increase?
Definitely, and it's no surprise that when our pace is up and we can get out of transition, the points that we accumulate. So for us, that's key. Focused on the things that put us in a good position. And that's getting the ball out and getting up the floor, and trying to get some easy buckets and putting pressure on the defense.
A little off topic, before the game or during the game, Brandon Bass was one of the people. You have a strong connection with Brandon Bass going back to your rookie year. Can you explain a little bit about that moment, sharing that moment with him out there?
Oh, man, it was great. It was great to see him. To be honest, I thought I'd never see Brandon again. Once he left, so it was really good to see him, man. Like I think I told Abby, he hasn't changed a bit. He told me he was still ready, waiting on the 10 days. So, but no, it was really good to see him, man. He was a good vet when I was there, and really helped me get through my rookie year.
How so?
Just talking to me, after games. Watching film with me and, showing me the things that he sees on the floor and things that I could work on and, how to maneuver through this league and what to do early on and what not to do early on. So, he was my vet. He gave me a hard time here and there, but it was all good.
And to see a guy like Brandon Bass, who was a role player, but to be honored and for the organization to bring a guy like Brandon back to be part of this whole historical celebration. I mean, what does that mean to you as far as watching a franchise kind of honor some of these guys that it's not just the superstars?
It's great. That's how it should be. It's 5 guys on the court at once. It's 15, 16 guys on the team. So, it's just not 1 or 2 guys. So for a franchise to do that, it's not a surprise. I think it's something that should be done. I think more franchises should do it. Because without those guys, the superstars don't be the superstars that they are.
Thanks.
Hey, Marcus. Al singled out Jaylen as somebody who's really been setting the tone inside the locker room, just trying to make sure you guys are coming out with the right focus. What have you noticed? What's like the message that Jaylen's been trying to send, and how's that resonated with you guys?
Just stay with it. Stay connected, stay positive, and stay really, really focused. When we're going through walkthrough, he's actually talking more, and that's what we've been asking for him. To get out his comfort zone on that end. He's been doing a really good job. So he's saying all the right things. He's he's in the film room watching the film and making the right reads and calls and letting us know. So that's a progression that's something that he has to continue to progress with, and he's doing a great job at it. Thank you.
Individually, it seems like since you've been back, you've been really good groove. The team has been playing really well. You've been out there. What are you seeing in your own play right now? And did that time away at all just help you in terms of maybe looking at the team through a different perspective and kind of helping the team more when you're back? You feel like?
For me, it's just playing basketball. Just getting back to playing basketball. And just doing everything that I can to help my team win, whatever that consists of in any given night. And, you know, definitely having some time off to see some things, to look over some things. Obviously, you know, you see things from a different perspective. You see things from the coach's eyes and most things that you wouldn't recognize or see as you're out there playing and vice versa. So I was able to get the best of both worlds and bring what I've learned, what I've seen, and bring it back.
Marcus, now that you've seen this group whole for this little bit of stretch of time, how excited are you and how are you feeling about the progression that you guys are making?
I love it. I love every last bit of it, especially with the adversity that we've been dealing with this whole season, the up and down, the you know, not being consistent. So for us to finally, you know, start to make that walk in the right direction is big for us. Confidence-wise, team-wise, individually-wise. Is something that we needed, and you know it's happening at the right time for us, and we just got to continue.
Does it feel different? Does it feel like you guys are starting to build some confidence and momentum?
Definitely, you know, the games, you know, we're racking up these wins, and you know, the more wins you continue to do, the better you feel about yourself. You know, you start to feel better. Those shots that you was missing start to go in, and things like that. So we got to keep it up. You know, everybody's in good spirits, and that's how it should be.
And along the lines with Jaylen stepping up as a more vocal leader, something that clearly, you know, doesn't necessarily come naturally to him. What does that do for everyone else?
It does a lot. I mean, it's one thing, you know, for him to go out there and just do it with his play, but also, you know, to be able to see the game and be able to coach not only himself, us, and things, and be able to call out things that he sees, and as a player to develop in that end. So, you know, that helps not only himself, but it helps us as well. And, you know, we're going to continue to encourage it.
How far has he come in that? I mean, you've known him since he was a rookie, and we just talked about how long you've been here, but how far has Jaylen come in those respects?
He's came a long way. You know, obviously he still has some ways to go, but he's came a long way from that guy that just looks like he's running out there with his head cut off, and to actually, you know, reading the game, you know, calling out the game the right way, and that's just only going to continue to make him better and his team better.
Thank you.
Wrap it up right there. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, guys.